Hello again, everybody. I'm Scott Casper. It's time to take a look at what's trending this week right here on Takedown. Well, in June of 2006, a Fresno State wrestling program that produced some 21 All-Americans and an Olympic silver medalist became a casualty to cost reduction. Though it took nearly a decade to reverse that decision, the university has taken its first major step towards reinstatement. It was Thursday. The athletics department held a press conference to introduce the man who will lead the Bulldogs back to the mat.
And it's with my honor that I welcome the sixth head coach of a wrestling program, head coach Troy Steiner.
I want to thank Jim Bartko, John Krebs, the entire selection committee for putting the trust in me to build this thing back up. It's going to be a heck of a challenge, but that's what I look forward to. I know it's going to be a lot of work. I'm not afraid of work. The recruiting, that never stops. That's going to be a constant thing. But I got a valley here that is unlike any other. The San Joaquin Valley. It's loaded with talent, I know that. And that's one thing that really intrigued me about this position too. And it's my job to get out there and share the vision, my vision of this program, and let these people know that I want them involved. When you leave this program, you will know how to compete and how to work, because you will have to do that the rest of your life. Okay? So that's an important thing that I want to get across to them. My job here is to create a competitive atmosphere, an atmosphere that's conducive to winning. Okay? And if we want to win championship, like I said, we have to learn how to work and compete and to get the job done. I look for the biggest thing I look for when I'm as a coach is consistency. Consistency in the work, day in and day out, week in and week out, month in and month out throughout the course of the year. When I start seeing that for a few months, then I know we're making progress. If a guy's coming in working one day and I don't see him for another week, or he's in for a half a week and I don't see him for a week, we're not going anywhere. We have to have consistency. And that's the biggest thing I look for in a coach. And not just consistency of coming in and putting your time in, but it's the effort you put into that work. So that's one thing I will be looking for as I set the structure and get the structure going. I'm looking forward to get to know the people in this valley and in this Red Wave community. And let them know that I will be here for them and my family as well. Okay. People always say it takes a village to help raise a child, but it's going to take a valley, this valley, to bring home a championship. Okay. Thank you.
Let's take a closer look inside the long and storied career of Fresno State's new head coach. Steiner wrestled for the University of Iowa, where he was a three-time Big Ten champ, a four-time All-American, and a national champion in '92. On the senior level, he was a member of 9 U.S. national teams and won gold at the '92 World Cup and the '96 Pan American Games. He went on to serve as an assistant at the universities of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa before accepting the associate head coaching position at Oregon State. Over the course of his career, he's coached a total of 22 All-Americans and 6 Division I champs. Steiner was inducted into the North Dakota Hall of Fame in 1998 and the Dan Gable Wrestling Hall of Fame in 2013. Now, with the proper funding and support system in place, the program will spend the next year recruiting and will return to competition at the start of the 2017 season. Well, it's time for a quick timeout. You're watching Takedown, presented by our friends at Casey's General Store.
It's a Slice of Summer giveaway at Casey's General Stores. Visit Casey's for Slice of Summer savings like Pepsi and Mountain Dew 20-ounce bottles. Buy one and get one for only $1. And large made-from-scratch taco pizzas for only $13.99. Plus, pick up a Slice of Summer code on your receipt and enter online to win hundreds of prizes and thousands of pizza slices all summer long. It's all happening now at Casey's General Stores. Casey's, famous for pizza.
At Cookies, sauces and seasonings are business, but food is our passion. Our secret ingredient is Cookies Flavor Enhancer and All-Purpose Seasoning. It makes pretty much everything taste better. You can use it on meats and in marinades, veggies and seafood. Try it on pasta and even popcorn. Pick up a bottle at your local grocer and enhance the flavor of your favorite foods. For more ideas and recipes, visit cookiesbbq.com.
Cookies is the one.
The war raged for generations. No amount of bravery and conviction could end the infected, unyielding rage. And with every battle, the evil grew, changed, evolved. The warriors needed nothing short of a miracle to stop the infection, and a miracle they received. Your body is at war against skin infections and diseases each time you step onto the mat. Protect yourself against the invasion. Defend Soap. Defend what you have built.
Our guest, Elias Theodoro.
Can you teach me the Showtime kick?
Yeah, definitely.
It is a part of the grappling culture. I mean,
It's a part of the grappling culture.
It is.
To be successful in something, you need to be insane.
I just want to shock the world.
I'm on the verge of dying because I'm a vicious alcoholic.
What a shot! And that is it!
Headline News is brought to you by Sunflower Wrestling. Find them online at sunflowerwrestling.com.
Well, coming into the Iowa City trials, four-time world team member Brent Metcalf seemed like a lock to make the Olympic team. But after falling to Frank Molinero in the quarterfinals, many wondered if his storied career had come to an end. On Thursday, United World Wrestling announced the addition of World Championship for non-Olympic weights, giving Metcalf and hundreds of others a second chance at world gold. The 1998 national champ and Hodge Trophy winner joined us Saturday on Takedown Radio to talk about his opportunity and his future in the sport.
I'm still here in Iowa City. I'm in the room just about every day. My role now is actually different because basically you fail to do what you want in April, and you've got downtime. Well, you've got to decompress. You got to kind of figure out what direction you're going to go from here, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, and then pick up and keep going.
Will you or will you not? Yes or no? Will you or will you not wrestle in the new World Championships coming up in for the non-Olympic weights in December?
Again, I'm going to give you the answer. Right now, I'm not there. We'll see what happens.
Well, after beating Metcalf and the rest of the 65-kilo field in Iowa City, Frank Molinero had just two opportunities to qualify the weight for Rio. Needing a first or second place finish, the Gorilla Hulk finished third in Mongolia, coming just one win shy of criteria. But then came the shocking announcement. United World Wrestling had uncovered several doping violations at the European qualifier, and Molinero was back in. From Takedown Radio, here's National Freestyle coach Bruce Burnett.
You know, after the World Team Trials, 1 week later, we have to hit the road and go to Mongolia. His only loss there is to a runner-up in the World Championships and a bronze medalist in the World Championships from Turkey. And, I mean, he was wrestling well there as preparation, but he had that loss, and then we had to travel to Istanbul, Turkey, and perform there. I mean, the journey was really taxing, but it was his spot and his job to take care of business. And you know, you have 4 opportunities to get to the Olympic Games, and we were down to the last one. And you know, he did what he had to do to make it so, but without his character and his heart to come back and compete and not whine about what happened, you know, he just knew he had to come back and wrestle very well, and he did.
Our next guest, coincidentally, is Aaron Pico. He fell to Molinero in the final round of the Olympic trials. Now, along with being the #1 prospect in American wrestling, Pico has long been hailed as a future world champ in mixed martial arts. The 19-year-old has already signed a long-term contract with Bellator, but for now, he remains focused on wrestling. Our own Tony Hager talked with Pico about his future on the mat and the transition to MMA.
I look at it like this. Obviously I have a great foundation in wrestling. I've got a great foundation in striking, but there's other things to MMA. That's what a lot of people don't realize, is that just because you're a great striker and just because you're a great wrestler, yeah, of course you're going to have an advantage over, most of the fighters, but there's so many pieces that are in MMA. There's the grappling game, jiu-jitsu, the kicking, and those are all areas that people, you need to blend all together. There's people that have been grappling and doing jiu-jitsu for years and kicking. So I'm not there yet, but I'm going to get there. I mean, obviously, like I said, I've got a great foundation in wrestling and in striking, but I haven't been fully immersed in it. So once I do and I start developing, I'm going to leave it to the professionals, my team, to see if I'm ready. The Bob Cooks, my agent Dwayne, and my boxing trainer Dominic, we're gonna work, have a meeting, and when they say that I'm ready to take on the challenges that are lie ahead of me, then I'll let them be the call. Definitely I'm gonna be world champion. Obviously the pinnacle of the sport of wrestling is to be world champion, and I've got a full play right now, which is good. I like it, but I'm gonna just take it one step at a time and go day by day. Right now is the World Cup, and when we cross that path, sit down and discuss it and see where we go. Like I said, I'm still a high school senior. I could be, just going and crushing guys in high school, winning state titles, but at the end of the day, you're not improving. I think every day you should be looking how to get better. If you're just smashing guys and you feel good about it, and it's good, but what life is really about is pushing yourself and testing those waters of not knowing what's going to happen, but knowing that you put everything that you can and the work that you've done and come out on top and see yourself grow over the years. It's just awesome. So I'm excited.
Also joining us Saturday morning on Takedown Radio was the executive director of USA Wrestling, Rich Bender. He talked about the search for the next freestyle national coach, the World Cup in LA, and the fast approaching Rio Games.
First of all, World Cup, what did you think of the draw for Team USA?
On paper, I like our draw. Obviously, it'll play out on the mats on who the best team is, but we like where we're sitting. One thing I'll tell you for sure is that our program's in good shape. Our elite athletes are getting quality coaching in a lot of places around the country, and I think our next national coach is going to have a clear understanding of how the system works, be able to act as a CEO when it comes to managing people and an overall program, but ultimately has to have the respect of the athlete to be able to work on specific techniques and tactics and put our athletes in the best possible position from a game planning perspective to win.
Stay tuned for a major celebration as we look back at New York City. You're watching Takedown, powered by Defense Soap.
Eight countries in the City of Angels. One goal, to be the World Cup champion. Freestyle wrestling returns to Los Angeles as the world's greatest put it all on the line for the right to be called the best team. Featuring world champions and Olympians competing for all the glory at the fabulous Forum, June 11th and 12th. Get your tickets today, and let's rock the Forum.
Dahlimer Sports Surfaces is the exclusive home of the Flexi Connect, the world's first tapeless wrestling mat. With its patented hook and loop system, the Flexi Connect actually strengthens its connection as you use the mat. With no mat tape required, it is also easier to keep your mat clean, as well as save time on setting up and tearing down your mat for practice or competition. All of Dahlimer's standard Flexi Roll lightweight features are also included with the Flexi Connect mat. Dahlimer Sports Surfaces. Others imitate, we innovate.
Well, Team USA's 100-day countdown to Rio took over Times Square just last week. Representing the United States, Jordan Burroughs and Adeline Gray, they joined in the celebration, which included several celebrities and special guest speaker Michelle Obama. Reporting for Team USA, here's 2008 Olympic silver medalist Tanith White.
I'm Tanith White, and I'm taking you on the road to Rio. Today, we're in the Big Apple, the heart of New York City, in Times Square, for the next stop on Team USA's Road to Rio tour and the celebration of 100 days out from the Rio Games.
All right, New York City, how you guys doing?
It's great. It's awesome. In anticipation of the opening of the Olympic Games on August 5th, the 100 Days Out celebration showcases the skills of Team USA athletes through sports demonstrations, while autograph and Q&A sessions allow the fans to get up close with current Olympians and Olympic legends alike.
We are so excited to be with you in New York City. We're completely honored to be a part of the 100 days leading up to Rio.
It's with my extraordinary honor to welcome the First Lady of the United States of America, Mrs. Michelle Obama.
I'm proud, I'm honored to be in the presence of these Olympians and Paralympians. In fact, this is kind of a dream come true for me, because I'm here today not just as the First Lady, but as a real lifelong diehard Olympics fan. Go Team USA! Go team!
You know, events like this really make it possible to feel like I'm truly an Olympian, and being here with all these elite athletes and just seeing the caliber of Olympians that we have gold medals and have those wonderful things around their necks. I'm ready to bring one home this summer and just so excited about it.
To be here in Times Square celebrating 100 Days Out, juxtaposed with all these amazing athletes from Jordan Burroughs to David Badaya, it's so exciting, and now I come away very energized, and I can't wait to get back to training, because 100 days it seems like a long time, but it's really not.
It's exciting. I mean, I'll even say, like, I'm starstruck sometimes. You know, like, I see athletes that I've either followed or I even looked up to as, you know, competing, and so it's inspiring, and it's pretty awesome to be surrounded by people that you've idolized.
Every year it gets bigger. This is really exciting, especially for those athletes who have made the team, wearing the jacket, wearing the uniform, and they know they're already going.
To be recognized in this incredible city, and just walking around, people are like, oh, you're Team USA, and there's an excitement and a buzz here, so it's been pretty great.
Don't give it to you! Give it up for Kimberly, Neil, and Reed Perry, the Bad Parents!
So that'll do it from Times Square. Stay with us as we continue with Team USA on the road to Rio. For everything Team USA, go to teamusa.org.
Follow along with Team USA on the road to Rio at teamusa.org, and look for more great features on the team at the YouTube address you see on your screen. Well, when we come back, we'll talk with a former four-time All-American. That's after the break. You're watching Takedown, presented by Nike.
Speed the Sauce Man here. While sauces and seasonings are a business, Food is our passion, and we've been helping make your favorite foods taste better for years. Try our Wings and Things hot sauce and everything from chicken wings to your morning eggs. Use it in recipes like spicy chicken noodle dinner, party dip, and buffalo chicken pizza. It's not only delicious, but it's award-winning too. Wings and Things recently earned first place honors in the hot sauce category at the National Barbecue Association's Award of Excellence competition. Remember, smart cookies use cookies.
Proudly made in the USA, Danmar offers incredible protection and customized gear. I'm Tony Ramos, NCAA champion and world team member. Take my word that Danmar Warrior headgear is the best. It's what I use. Look for my limited edition signature headgear at a retailer near you or online at danmarwarrior.com. I'm a world-class warrior and you can be one too with Danmar. Follow me on Twitter at T_Ram133 or on my website, teamramos.co.
Every day in this sport, you have an opportunity to make a difference. To win in this sport, you have to have three things. A strong body will give you the conditioning to win. A strong mind will give you the technical ability to win. But a strong heart will give you the opportunity to win when no one else thinks you can. Let today be your day. Strong mind, strong body, strong heart. That together makes a champion.
It's a Slice of Summer giveaway at Casey's General Stores. Visit Casey's for Slice of Summer savings like Pepsi and Mountain Dew 20-ounce bottles. Buy one and get one for only $1. And large made-from-scratch taco pizzas for only $13.99. Plus, pick up a Slice of Summer code on your receipt and enter online to win hundreds of prizes and thousands of pizza slices all summer long. It's all happening now at Casey's General Stores. Casey's, famous for pizza.
Well, our guest today is a rising star in the world of mixed martial arts. He was a four-time All-American at the University of Minnesota. Who is it? Logan Storley. Well, we could talk forever about your wrestling career, but how are you growing as a star in the world of mixed martial arts?
Yeah, it's been going really well. I started off my career in August and my first pro fight, and started off with the TKO. And just, got comfortable. This last time, my last two fights, I've knocked both of the guys down with a big right hand. And, I know my wrestling's some of the best wrestling in MMA, especially being fresh out of college wrestling. And, so I'm comfortable. I'm just getting better and better every day, really, is what it is. So, I'm excited to see what the future has in store for me.
All right, so these days your training obviously is a little bit different. What's your focus?
Really, it matters what kind of, if I'm not in camp, then obviously I'm going to work on my boxing because, I've wrestled my whole life. And so I want to keep that sharp, but I need to work on my boxing and my combos and learning to get comfortable and moving my head. And jiu-jitsu, I work on a little bit, but it's more of, I was scrambled a lot in college. Anyone who watched me knows that. And so jiu-jitsu really went well for me because I scramble a lot and continue to wrestle through positions. And so jiu-jitsu was really a good fit for me. So it's just learning little technical things with jiu-jitsu. But boxing has been my biggest, where I put a lot of time into, is just learning how to put everything together, my boxing into my wrestling into my jiu-jitsu. So that's what I spend a lot of my time on, is my boxing.
Well, the Bellator promotion has made it a point to sign wrestlers. Have you thought about which organization you may want to fight for?
Either Bellator or the UFC. You can't rule out either. Bellator's starting to come a long ways from where they were, and, some guys are getting really good deals. And so, I think it has to be about being the best in the world, but also, this is a business too. You know, you have to make the right business decision because you don't get to fight for the rest of my life. So I have to make whatever makes the most sense business-wise also. But really, you know, you and me talked when we were in college, you know, about winning that NCAA title, and, you know, it didn't happen. Came up short a couple times in the semifinals. And so now this is the next step. You know, the next goal is to get the gold in MMA. So whether it's in Bellator or the UFC, you know, that's what I want to do now. And that's why I think I really continued into my MMA career. I think if I would have won an NCAA title or 2 NCAA titles, I don't know if I would have went on to fighting. So, you know, I have a new goal now, and I'm motivated as ever to prove that, you know, I'm going to be the best fighter in the world in my weight class and pound for pound. You know, all these other wrestlers having success. You know, I know how hard I work during college, and, you know, I know how I work during my MMA camps and even when I'm not in camp. So really, I'm just looking forward to the future and, you know, taking it slow and getting better each fight, and then ultimately either getting the call from Bellator or the UFC.
All right, Logan, thanks for the time, bud. Keep it up and keep us posted.
All right, will do.
All right, every week, Atlanta's Takedown Shop gives away a chance to win a custom singlet along with other sweet stuff from Nike, Asics, and Adidas. Guess what? Super Singlet Sunday. This week's winner, Mark Krieger of Johnston, Iowa. Congratulations, Mark. Well, you could be the next lucky winner. Just follow us on Facebook and Twitter, like and retweet throughout the week, and win your own custom singlet from our buddies at the Takedown Shop. For more interviews, articles, and weekly giveaways, make sure to check out our website at takedownwrestle.com. Follow us on social media as well, and join us for the Saturday morning radio show that literally started it all. From our studios in Des Moines, Iowa, I'm Scott Casper. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.